Hi, my name is Joe, and tonight we're going to be reacting to the Bridal First Festival banner. Oh boy, Peony was in the silhouette. I think that was the most easily identifiable one. I like the art, but didn't we just get a Peony ult in Halloween anyway? Sword Flyer this time around with a new cantrip, hopefully actually good version of cantrip. Like cantrip 5. Anyway, braided blade. We got slaying. We have pass. Interesting for a dancer to have pass. Makes her work with the units that like have warping support where they do the thing and then everybody can come on in within 2. Very good for that, especially for a dancer. That's cool. Guidance orders thingy. 3x3 support of Omni +5, 10 true damage, 10 flat DR, and a special jump. What? Okay. I mean, having one of these is like what a dancer should have at this point, but she has all 3. True damage, flat DR, and special jump for just existing as a dancer. This is a very high value unit right off the bat. Omni +15, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, special jump for her. Tender vision, this is new. So I don't even remember what the other version of it was called, but the one on the Halloween one had reflex support. So this is probably just going to be better than that. At start of player or enemy phase, okay. Whoa, this unit's kind of good. At start of player phase or enemy phase, you get reflex and empathy. I believe on the previous version, you had to use your dance and then you gave out reflex. Now it's just at the start of both phases. Reflex still kind of the name of the game, even with the 1 HP gimmick existing, only on 2 units. Reflex is still the game for everybody else. Pretty good. And then empathy on its face, kind of whatever, it's just a handful of stats, but when you take into consideration that favor exists, yeah, you just automatically proc favor. And this is to a unit, and I was within 3? Within 3? I thought this was within 2. Oh my god. This unit's crazy, no? Wait a minute. Okay, let me finish this. Anyway, so, like, yeah, reflex and then empathy to proc favor stuff, which can be more true damage or more flat DR. After start turn effects trigger on player and enemy phase, for unit and allies within 3, you get the Micaiah cleansing of the top 2. This unit does everything. Remember how I always say, if you have to be a support or a dancer, you have to do like a billion things in order to justify your team slot, so it's really hard. This unit seemingly does a billion things, and we haven't even looked at the skills yet. I would be very tempted to grab this unit. I'm not gonna lie. Reflex, empathy, cleansing, dancing, true damage, flat DR, special jump support for just existing and within 3, and you're a dancer? Like, this unit could cook in every mode. Like, especially on defense. I think that this unit could have a place on defense. But anyway, Shadow Smite, good. And we're getting Cantrip 5. Cantrip 4 was really underwhelming. Didn't really print it that much because of that. So they're trying again. Speed Defense Allure. So when unit is equipped with Sing or Dance as an assist skill, you get Canto Distance +1 max 4 min 2. And then at start of turn, after unit X, blah blah blah, you get Sabotage, Speed Defense -7, and then the Shackles. It's a lot of debuffs. And then you get Canto Distance +1 for having this equipped, which is cool. And that's Seeking and Spreading within 2. And then for combat, you get Speed Defense -4, 15 more true damage, hello? 7 flat DR, and speed-based NFU. Yeah, I think this is about right for what these skills should be. Having Canto Distance +1 in the skill as an inheritable is kind of cool. It can breathe life into some old dancers that don't have it at all, so that's really cool. And if this was exposure, this would be like a must-summon unit, dude, actually. But even without it, you could probably put favor on this unit, no? And then just for existing, you give out reflex, empathy by default, and then for existing, you give out 10 true damage, 10 flat DR, special jump, and then like the, 7 favor true damage for everybody just for existing. Like, I don't know, man. I think this unit seems pretty friggin' good, at least for a primarily defense-brained individual. The things being within 3, and then the 3x3 support being cracked, is, yeah, she definitely could have a spot on defense. Let's skip ahead. Who do we got? Air. It's just all the OCs of old. Ooh, one of my favorite colorways, this like cream and blue, me likey. And Air hasn't gotten love in years. Blue Dagger. She doesn't have an ace slot either. A what? Wait, is she the demote? Or am I stupid? Is the demo always last? I never remember. But she doesn't have an A slot. She doesn't have a fancy assist skill. And then she doesn't have a special, but she has a preference C and a tier 4B. Demote question mark? Anyway, Pride of Life. Canto distance max 3. Slaying. Ooh, rally or movement assist. Refresh. It's a good way to make a unit enticing off the bat. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit or target's unit, you restore 20 within 2. Okay. And then cleanse everything. Yikers. Ymir and Micaiah, eat your heart out. There's a new full team cleanser in town and she refreshes herself. Anyway, Omni plus 15, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, 10 potent for potent 100. I mean, okay. The cleanse bot of all time. Detect Aerial, really good skill. Really good skill for just existing. And then Exuberant Boost. So the last time we got an Air C skill was what? Duo Air? Or which one was it? Did she even get a better C skill from all her alts? From the Ascended one or the Duo one? Was it all the same? I really don't remember. But it's a healing thing. Anyway, disables adaptive damage. Is the adaptive damage in the room with us? For unit and certain target allies. Grants Omni plus 5, 7 true damage, 7 flat DR. Special jump of 1 for first attack, and the target is allies within 3x3 centered, or allies on the map with greater than or equal to 50% HP at the start of combat. Interesting. Conditions for the fuck of it, I guess. But for the most part, it's just for existing in a 3x3. But the important part of this is that it is not once per turn, seemingly. So, I don't know. It really seems like this is a weapon paragraph that they wanted to put in the weapon, but the cleansing took up too much space, so they shoved it down here. Okay. And then unit deals plus X damage, which is 6 times the number of allies on the map with greater than or equal to 50% health. Max 18. That's a decent chunk. And she also gets 18 true damage from Detect Aerial, so Lamau, that's a lot. And then A skill still has some stuff you could use. I mean, maybe this unit can do things. I don't know. Full NFU, and then you get Miracle. Yippee. Not super impressed, but if it's a demo, that's cool. Am I right? Little cleanse bot or a one-off ain't too bad. New seasonal rearm. Oh boy. Okay, like that looks like Regan. I was gonna say if we got a third seasonal rearm in a row where it's a unit that already has a rearm, I was gonna like uninstall. But this looks like Regan, right? Cool. Also haven't seen this unit in a decade. She has some cool skills. It looks like not my boy. Okay, so she's a, what, Axe Cav? Okay. Arcane Cake. Slaying. At start of player or enemy phase. Defense res plus 6. Empathy. Good. And neutralize foes bonuses on... Okay, that's fine. Omni plus 15, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, 15 special DR, 50% piercing. Sounds good to me. Bog standard. Empathy enables favor. Sounds good to me. Slap this on anybody. Sather Cannon, 4 cost. Goes down to 3. 80% of unit speed. Ooh, and this has adaptive damage. I guess it is in the room with us. At start of player or enemy phase, you get truly incited and dodge to yourself and allies within 2. Not bad at all. 40% unpierceable. Special jump of up to 3. And then after turn 4, it's 1. That was the gimmick of old. They really can't just like amend the gimmick or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Most of the time it's 3. But importantly, this is also on your follow-up, so I guess it's balanced. Follow-up special jump. Still not the most common thing. We have Pulse on Follow, which is inheritable, which does that. We have, I think one of the dagger skills does it. The Rearmed Soth of New gives out Pulse Follow, but generally speaking, one of the rarer in combat effects. So yeah, pretty good. And then on turns 1 through 4, you get Frozen 10, Potent 100, the fast unit classic. Not really much to say though. I'm interested in the fodder. Blue Sky Gust, we know. What is... Okay. Outcry Seas, new, very good. More true damage, more better. And then Riptide Guard. Does this build from Flow Guard? I guess we'll see. Yeah, that would make sense actually. Flow and Riptide, ooh. But inflicts Omni -4. You get X true damage. Reduce damage by X, which is 20% of the greater of unit's speed or defense. Okay. If that's a short way of writing that, then sure. I don't know if it's actually shorter. Whatever. Standard stuff, I guess. Full NFU few half tempo, guard, and scowl. I really don't know why they keep making the guard skills cav skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been going on forever with like flow guard and then the like tier 4 flow guard. I don't remember if it was even called something cool, and then assault impetus, and now this. It's weird, but okay, if this helps you, it helps you. Assault impetus just seems better though, but I'm sure this is best on slot on someone. But the combination of like half tempo and guard makes it so they probably don't get to their special, and that's why they're showing Alphonse. Yeah. Don't worry, when I get my last copy of Alphonse, he'll be able to live that. With patience and instruct, he'll be just fine, I'm sure. Let's skip. And then the duo headliner, Ash and Meliai? Meliai? I don't know, but the art seems good. Booba aside. I like the colors a lot. Is this infantry? Colorless Tome Infantry. Okay. So we have Uniting Bouquet. Slaying. Phantom res +5. Player or enemy phase. Attack defense res +6. Atypical, but cool. Fringe bonus, Bulwark, and Imbue, and within 3. Pretty good. Tanky support. I'm listening. Takes up a duo slot on defense. I'm listening. Attack defense res +16. 25 true damage, 15 flat DR. Guard. Special jump of 3. Based on who's in 3x3. Sounds good to me. Support's pretty good. Comet, pretty good, especially for reflex. And then we have new bond skill. First new bond thing since like Unity a billion years ago. Close attack defense res bond. You get DC, and if you're within 3 of an ally, you get attack defense res +10, neutralize your penalties, 7 flat DR. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty generalist, pretty good, you know? Decent chunk of stats, DC, flat DR. Bond and Unity stuff is like pretty open inheritance, right? So I assume that'll be the same. Pretty good. All right, and then Unrest. This is the hot new high-res unit B skill, so we've seen it a couple times. Big Daunt. They can't recover HP, and then you get 20% true damage and flat DR based on your res. Solid generalist skill. Then we get Inaugural Vessel. You get the Orders Guidance thing. If there are 3 or more allies within 3 rows and 3 columns, you get Weapon Triangle Advantage against red, blue, and green foes. Okay, wet. Neutralize effects that boost values along with weapon triangle advantage. Interesting. They're really scared of Triangle Adept, but it is a very strong effect. And then for unit and allies within 3 rows, 3 columns, you get attack defense res +5, 7 true damage, 7 flat DR, full tempo, and 40% reflex. And then at the very end, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, the cherry on top to tie it all together. Not insignificant on a presumably slow chonker. Here's the thing. The support in the weapon, very, very good. Unrest, good. C skill, per combat, getting effective damage against almost everything, pretty good. I like things where you have to interact with the team to get around it. And in this case, you take out the team around her, she loses that effect, you kill her. I like that. The support, full tempo, still relatively uncommon support. Very nice to have for just existing. The 40% reflex, appreciated. Takes up a duo slot on defense, appreciated. I don't know if I would really summon for this unit though. Like, having a bunch of support within 3 or 3x3 is very important for team building, especially in modes where your units can only be in 1 slot, like in defense, obviously because you're not controlling them. But yeah, having that within 3 is a big deal, which is why I think that Peony unit might be worth summoning, maybe. But fringe bonus, bulwark, and imbue, and then the 40% reflex, it's a really good box of here, Omni tank of choice. Here you go. Go forth and prosper. A lot of the best Omni tanks in the game already have bulwark built in, but fringe bonus and imbue are appreciated. Reflex is appreciated. Lots of roll compression on the unit. I don't know if it's enough for me to summon though. And on the duo skill, you grant reflex. Okay. And then 2 turn long stone. Okay. So obviously this unit is going to be good in summoner duels. Do I care about that? Not really. Do I want to save my orbs? Yes. And then there's no Tempest Trial fun thing because gaming. Anyway, overall thoughts, I started saying it and then I skipped to the end. I don't think Ashe is good enough for me to summon because I don't care about summoner duels that much. And as far as defense is concerned, they, for whatever reason, they keep printing Fringe bonus and Imbue on Anima Mythics. Like, dude, Freyer's Refine is good. It's enough, right? Fringe bonus and Imbue. My gamers in Christ. Literally the previous Anima Mythic Refine, Immortus, Fringe bonus, and Imbue. Do these guys know what they're doing? Put it on a different season. Like, what are we talking about? So what I'm trying to say is one season, I'm always going to have Fringe bonus and Imbue. Whatever. Not enough for me to summon on that. I like the art, though. I do. And if you like SD or more player-controlled modes, obviously a good unit. Omni-tank support out the ass. Probably also goes crazy with the Lucina ring. Air. Seemingly demote. Cleanse bot of all time, fine. Regan, fast cav, fine. Questionable B slot, whatever. The fodder is good though. Peony though, I think is the standout by a country mile, for me at least, because the support she gives out within 3 at the start of both phases now is like extremely enabling. Reflex, empathy for favor, yeah. Cleanse 2 off the top, all within 3, and then within 3x3, 10 true damage, 10 flat DR, special jump of 1, or just existing. That is so much value. And then she has pass and dance, so she can consistently do what she needs to do, even on an AI controlled mode like ARD. I am very tempted to pull red on this, but that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for maybe summoning for Peony. Maybe. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts on this. If I'm hyping it up a bit too much or if I'm dooming about Ashe too much, I don't know. Let me know. Have a good one. Bye.